Hello, hello, hello. All right, so we have Daaanty versus PlasmaKappa. Last second restream, since I saw this one wasn't getting a restream. We're doing Swordless, and I had a Windows update last night, and it ruined all my audio settings, so I can't hear anything. So that's cool. So no idea what music they're using. We're just gonna roll with it. We're playing Swordless, worst mode, season 5, an abomination. But we're gonna watch our runners play it today. Daaanty representing the Pugs. They've got one loss. PlasmaKappa representing Taurumis. Not going the way they'd like this season. Usually they're in the thick of the playoff hunt, but things have not been going their way this season, unfortunately. So, seeing if we can put a wrench in things in the Pugs plan today, and we'll see what happens. Daaanty, I know, loves Swordless. I'm pretty sure PlasmaKappa is a Swordless fan too, so. Hope everyone is having a good, what is it, Wednesday? Area chat saying only stipulation for joining the Pugs, not having to play this week. Smart man. Smart man. All right, so the timer's 10 minutes slow because we are on a 10-minute delay. So we're just about 30 seconds from kicking this thing off. No swords. I think you get enough Swordless. If you play enough cross keys, you get enough like Swordless stuff going on that it is whatever, right? It's not that big of a deal, but all right, looks like we're going to get the Uncle route from Daaanty. Green Pendant over at Eastern. Got 5 arrows for the tree pools. Ooh, a fire rod. Not a bad start there for Daaanty. Let's see what the bushes. The plasma was going to take a look at what the bush crabs were dropping, but accidentally killed them. Just a heart piece on Aga Tower there, or excuse me, on Lumberjack. So no need to climb Aga Tower for that. 20 rupees and sank. Looks like PlasmaKappa's going to try to set up a different tree pool here. Nice lamp there, just sitting in the mushroom spot. Yeah, is the audio levels everything good? Everyone can hear what's going on there? All right. Daaanty going south to pick up some bombs to make sure he has some bombs heading to CAC. Windows updates are the worst because they always ruin my sound settings. So when I try to restream something after an update, if I don't set it up like an hour beforehand test, it just ruins everything. Like I can't hear anything. It's super frustrating. So going audiolessness for me here. We'll switch back and forth between our runners. I'm not sure which MSU each one runner is using, but we can try them both. All right, I totally missed what was in the well there as I was ranting, but we're going to be looking for a hammer. Just money, okay. So Daaanty able to pick up a couple of bombs along the way, and there's something on the race game because he's going to go get it. Take a look at Blind's hut. Some more cash. Oh, that's bombos. All right. That is something. Not skipping that. We got the book in the back of Blind's hut. Some interesting items. Fire, baby. It's all fire today. We've got the lamp, the fire rod, and bombos. A little book burning coming up soon. There's a hook shot, okay, and the hammer. That's a Kakariko. That's a nice Kakariko there. So things coming up Daanty's way with that fire rod. We'll see how soon PlasmaKappa makes it over to Uncle there to get that fire rod. Daaanty not having any money is using the bomb refill room here. So Plasma picking up the hook shot. Be getting bombos here in a second. Daaanty gonna get his cash and his hammer, his book. We'll probably see the South Shore. PlasmaKappa getting the information that I do have to do the race game. Gets his bombos and see where he goes next. I'm guessing south. Probably just head south from here. He is going to go get his fire rod now, so this works out. Well, I wonder if he's going to go inside Hyrule Castle because he does have the hammer. All right, so he is going to go in. So this is information that we haven't seen that I don't think Daaanty is going to take a look at anytime soon, though you never know with Daaanty. Every time I try to predict what Dante's going to do in a route, I'm always wrong. Does pick up the blue mail. Blue mail's really nice in hammerless. Just, you know, having those extra safeties since combat can be a little bit more finicky. We see $300 there in the map chest of Hyrule Castle. Daaanty with the hook shot out. Can take care of these mini moldworms here. Gets the mirror. All right. So where's our glove? Where's our moon pearl? Mirror does nothing really for us yet. Is Dark Cross in logic with the fire rod? I always forget. I think it is. All right, the powder. Always love to see that after your Kakariko trip. And there's our moon pearl sitting in Ice Rod Cave. Still need a glove. Still need a glove. Looks like Daanty's going to be doing some fake flipper in here. Let's see if he wants to do hobo as well. Or just... what I think his route is going to be, and again, guessing it. Oh, we got the lamp. Of course it's in logic. I'm so dumb. Okay, so I thought he might do waterfall and then save and quit out of hobo, but it looks like he's going to do hobo to waterfall and then save and quit after probably checking out the ledge there. And PlasmaKappa heading straight for the eastern area. Is this just Saha? Or are you coming here for Saha and eastern? Just bombs there from the hobo. Did not see what was in Star Dark Cross. Or, excuse me, in Saha's closet. All right. Both convenient if you're heading into Eastern. Nothing on Zora Ledge. Not enough money to do Zora. So, let's see. We haven't seen a Genis cave. Zora's not in logic yet. So something's probably going to be here. We're probably going to find our glove here, right? We have access to desert with the book. That's a possibility as well. All right, switching up the audio. Again, I can't hear anything. Let me know which audio you prefer. I'm not sure what PlasmaKappa is using, or Daaanty. I hate early book. Though it's possible that desert is fully clearable if there's nothing on the torch. All right, what do we got here? Compass. All right, Vanilla Eastern Big Key. What do we have? A heart container. So the Tell Room, he's sitting with 9 points right now. 3 and 6. Again, usually a team that's like right in the thick of things when it comes to the playoffs, but pretty far behind, surprisingly. A really strong team. Big fan of this team, actually. And just having kind of an off year. That's Rando. Daaanty with the Pugs, 8-1. No surprise there. Maybe a little surprising that they lost. The last location years are a really good, strong team, so maybe not that much of a surprise. It is Rando after all. They did a lot of co-op veterans practice. Daaanty following that book, gonna head into desert as PlasmaKappa gets ready to finish off Eastern here. Does have silvers, by the way, because in League Swordless, there's only one bow, and it's a bow with silver arrows. All right, green pendant, so can head back to Sahan, turn that in, and see what they get there. 10 arrows from Makina's cave. That's not what we're looking for. PlasmaKappa still hasn't done the South Shore. There's the flippers. Wow. What a call. Thanks, Sabletooth. Appreciate it. You all let me know what you want to listen to, and I'll switch between them both. I imagine we'll see Daaanty head there sooner rather than later, though, because we are running out of options. You know, he's got the South Shore checked. He's going into desert. If he gets a glove here, that could be a little rough. Though I think I could definitely see Zora having the glove. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. That flipper pull from PlasmaKappa. This honestly feels like the last race I called for Daaanty with Nielsen Alex, where Nielsen ended up getting the flippers off of Pendant Eastern as well there. All right, so we can clear desert. Got both the small key and the big key there, so we'll see if the last item is on the torch. More likely than not, it's going to be a map or compass. Kappa's still skipping out on Ice Rod Cave. That's where the Moon Pearl is. Oh, right. Can't do desert because they don't have a glove. That's right. That's right. We're going to get a vanilla glove right here. No. Zora it is. Right? I haven't missed anything else. I guess powder? We haven't checked powder. That's available. I think Daaanty got that. I mistracked that, but I'm pretty sure he's got powder. So it's a 50-50. Could be Aga as well. That is correct. It's not Zora. Yeah, once you get into the dark world, there's a lot available with the hook shot. Though, no, the hammer gets you. You don't need the flippers, so you could hammer and go right to the West Dark World. So PlasmaKappa gonna last locate the Moon Pearl here. Right, could go to Hype Cave with the hammer as well. Right, lots of options. So it's, I mean, at this point, it's probably an Aga Seed, right? The only thing that we haven't seen from both of our runners is the powder check. So PlasmaKappa can go into desert now as well. Get the trash out of there, and then have to go all the way back to Ice Rod Cave to pick up that Moon Pearl. That's rough. Didn't do Hobo either. So trying to make some skips. Just $50 on Desert Ledge. All right, so we're just gonna see our runners recap the stuff that we've seen from the other runner. There's the big key for PlasmaKappa. Daaanty, you can't skip the vanilla big key chest. All right. Kappa having to go the long way out to check Agina's cave now. That just that really stinks. I feel like PlasmaKappa's routing is kind of hurting him by leaving these like one-off checks that he ends up having to go back to. Ice Rod Cave is just really, really bad. Daaanty gonna get his flippers here shortly. Let's see where Plasma goes. Hook shot is out. And it is Ice Rod Cave. Probably combo it in with Hobo since he hasn't done that yet. Daanty's got the Sora, and then the Magic Bat. I don't know if Daanty's gonna want to go back to Zora though. All right, so Eastern done for Daaanty. About to pick up his flippers. And what does he want to do? Does he want to go back to Zora or does he want to go do Agina? Excuse me, Aga. He's going Zora. All right, so PlasmaKappa is actually going to be a little bit ahead in this last final check. They're both going to end up with Magic Bat. I would be surprised to see either one of them do Magic Bat before Aga. But they're about even. So maybe PlasmaKappa's routing wasn't as bad as I was thinking. There's the Moon Pearl. Where's he going now? Oh, he's gonna go check Magic Bat. He's gonna use the Whirlpool here to head over to Kakariko. No. That's interesting. I don't know why he stopped right there. He's got magic. He was on his way. Changed his mind. All right, Daanty's gonna go check it though. Here we go. What do you think, chat? Aga required? It feels like it. Maybe Daaanty can pull the boots or something here. Cap a little bit of time with that the barrier there. Putting silvers to good use. Stun prizes 10 arrows, not the worst, I guess. Just 20 bucks from the bat. Agaseed confirmed. Now the question is, chat, do you go north and head towards VOO? Do you go pod, which is clearable? Or do you go to Hype Cave? I guess if pod's a crystal, that's like the easy call, right? Now the question is pod a pendant? And if pod's a pendant, then what do you do? Glove will be there. Yeah, I can see that. All right, Kappa through almost to the top floor. Daaanty just a few rooms behind. Yeah, swamp is clearable as well. Yeah, a lot of options. I think VOO is actually the worst option of them all. All right, this is the fun part. Hammer Aga and PlasmaKappa just missed the first blue ball. Gets, or excuse me, the red ball, and gets blue balled on the second one. This is not fun to do at all. Right, Skull Woods and Thieves Town are clearable. There's a lot of options when you get into the Dark World without a glove. All right, so with the exception of the one he missed, Kappa's doing a pretty good job here. Let's see if that's going to cost him an extra cycle or not. It's hard because you want to set up in the middle. Okay, so it didn't really cost him too much there. Just bombs. All right, so we see Pendant Skull Woods, Pendant Swamp, and I missed the 5-6. Okay, so 2 of the 4 that we have access to are pendants. So the pretty easy answer from here, I think, is what PlasmaKappa is doing, and I imagine Daanty's going to make the same call. Let's go do Crystal Pod. So we see both runners in here. OMG, what's on Ped? OMG. Ped could be the gloves, guys. It could be the gloves. All right, nothing, no key in the first chest in the shooter room, so looks like we're doing the bow side first. Oh, it was the big key. Okay, okay. So this is probably just another small key here. Yeah. Oh, PlasmaKappa going straight to the back. I like it. No fuss. Just head straight to the back. I actually like this routing. It has the extra key to get through the front door, and can doesn't have to worry about mirroring and stuff, I guess. Yeah, just skip everything because it's Crystal Pod, because Crystal Pod never has anything, so that's the play to make. I wouldn't be surprised to see Daaanty do the same. But he's going to mirror first, so he's going to do the full clear. I think you have to check the vanilla big key chest. You could go do the bridge, but yeah, checking the vanilla big key check first makes sense. It could just be 3 keys, but there could be an item here in one of these checks. 2 of the 3 are guaranteed to have a small key. That's all we know. There's 1 of the 2 guaranteed. There's 2. So this next check could have a small key, or it could have an item or a dungeon item, compass or map. Helma King almost dead. There's the cape. Okay. Our first crystal of the game goes to PlasmaKappa. Gets a heart container. So that's 2 of the 5 items here in Pod that we've seen. There's Cane of Samaria. Maybe just everything is here. So just a key in Harmless Hellway. Don't have to do that. Let's see. We haven't seen the map or the compass yet. So 2. Honestly, you just want to see the item right here. Nope, there's the compass. Next one, be the item. You don't have to check the big chest. Oh no, he hasn't killed Helmasaur. There's red mail already. Okay. So this is going to be the map. So we got all red items here in Pod. So if they save and quit after Pod, because they killed Aga, because they have the mirror, they'll be transported right to the top of the pyramid, unless they mirror into the light world. And I think they want to start in the dark world, so we'll just see save and quits out of here, and then probably down to Hype Cave would be my guess. They do have access to Bombo's tablet, and because this is swordless, the hammer works to get the item. So what are we looking for? We need the gloves and the mitts, so there's 2 items there. We need the ice rod, the flute, and maybe a medallion. And there is the save and quit from PlasmaKappa, knowing that the map is in the big chest. And I imagine we're going to see him go down to Hype Cave from here. That would be my guess. Oh, he's going north. He's going north. swimming down here. Is actually a little bit slower. Doesn't need to swim. He does have the hammer. Could just hit that peg there. Easy to forget though. Normally you just use your glove. I don't know. This is interesting. I guess just gonna route around, go like clockwise around the world. Maybe trying to play into that that cape that we got. Maybe hoping that's our progression. He is heading directly to Bumper Ledge. See where Daaanty wants to go. Looks like he's going to be doing the same thing. Surprised. No one wants to see Hype Cave. The Bug Net. Not picking it up. That's a little surprising. Also skipped out on Graveyard Ledge. Great point, Matt. Yeah, did not do Graveyard Ledge. Oh, right. Can't pick it up. No glove. Gosh. It's so weird to be this deep and not have a glove. All right, let's see if PlasmaKappa lost the seed by forgetting to do Graveyard Ledge here. Didn't go into Skull Woods either. I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like when you come all this way with no gloves, skipping out on Skull Woods is a tough call. All right, so nothing in Graveyard Ledge there. Just a heart piece that Daaanty picks up. It is going straight for crystals. I guess that's the play, right? Always be clearing crystal dungeons. Now the real question is, when you get the glove, do you ever go back for the bug net in this mode? All right, so Daanty's going to take a look at Skull Woods for us. All right, big key in the first check. Map. Okay. Ether. How committed is Daaanty to this Skull Woods play? Is he gonna kill Moth? If you get the second item, are you just out? Yeah, he does have the option to check ped. Ari brings up a good point. Doesn't need to get the key. It's our first bottle there, the Addict of Thieves Town. The iPad. All right, so the last item is on Moth, so Kappa tried to pick up that stone. Not today. Hey, see, I'm not the only one that's forgetting that they don't have the glove. All right, so Moth will be dropping an item. Or, no, we got the big key already, so will be an item. There's the small key. Oh, shit. Got the Andy raid. What up, dude? Just watching some pugs here. Take on some tile roomies. Down goes Moth. We're still looking for a glove. Ped is fully in play. Not the answer today from Moth. Welcome everyone from Andy's stream. We're having a little fun here with some league race. Swordless is the week. We're going to get a ped check from Daaanty. Thanks, Kelsey. Just couch cash. Ped be dead. But there's a crystal. Town for PlasmaKappa. All right. So, swamp anyone or hype cave? Hype cave? So, Daaanty did pull Ether out of Skullwoods, the front of Skullwoods. That could bail him out from that. He's been a bit more thorough than PlasmaKappa has been here. So, we don't know which medallions we need. There's our first sword. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Really appreciate it. Kappa going to take a look at Sick Kid. He got the bottle out of Thieves Town. Still no glove. Still no glove. I kind of want both gloves just to be in Hype Cave now. It is funny that both of them went north out of the pyramid. So Daaanty going to take a look at Thieves Town, get his crystal there. Both gloves in Swamp Palace, yeah. All right, not dig game. It's not dig game. We have not been to the mountain. Lots of checks up to the mountain, but we have no access to the mountain. No flip, no flute, no glove. Yeah, I'm not sure which MSU Daanty's using. We had the title for it earlier, but... Oh, Best of SNES. Got it. Nice. Hey, Eddie. Yeah, doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Would like to see where our progression is. I think we're down to Hype Cave or Swamp. Bombos Medallion, I think. Our tablet, Bombos tablet is also in play since this is swordless. It's down here somewhere. Hype Cave is a good start, though. Trying to hookshot the gangsters, not going to work. 20 bucks. Our first shield. There's 10 arrows. 10 more arrows. It's $20. It's not Hype Cave. Swamp, anyone? Pendant Swamp? Looks like he is going to check out the tablet first, though. I mean, we're 48 minutes in. The timer says 58, but that's just because there is a 10-minute delay. 48 minutes into this thing, still no glove. I guess you don't even need the hammer. Is that true? Can you just do the tablet when you have the book in Swordless? I guess that's right. Oh, you do need the hammer? Okay. That's how little I know about Swordless. I'm not playing this shit. Yeah, I don't know about the opening up. You can use medallions for Misery Mire and Ice Palace without the hammer. Okay. All right, so Pendant Swamp is the right call here. All right, first check in the Swamp Palace is our big key. Nice to gab early, I suppose. The rules requires fighter sword normally. It requires nothing in Swordless. Okay, if it requires Master Sword, it requires Hammer. Got it. Could logically put you in a position where you could get flippers, both gloves, and bombos, and be logically required to get the hammer from the first chest in Ice Palace and Swordless. I don't see why not. Alright, there's Thieves Town for Daaanty. Kappa gonna do left side swamp immediately, not even checking the chest below the big chest. This is faster, at least what I'm told, to do it this way if you're full clearing. Daaanty did pick up the bottle. He gets heart container from Sick Kid. Little diver down action. So I think PlasmaKappa has only done the one check, which was the first chest, which got him the big key. I don't even think he did the big chest yet. Daaanty gonna dig. All right, left side swamp has $50. And our first glove is on the left side of swamp. GG's game. GG's. 52 minutes in, PlasmaKappa now has regular Dark World access through the hammer, glove, and Moon Pearl. So he's got quite the lead on Daaanty right now. Daaanty being very thorough, clearing out Skull Woods. Kappa surprisingly skipped Graveyard Ledge. But he did get Ether out of the front of Skull Woods, so that could be the equalizer. There's a map. I feel like every Swordless seed you've played and seen this week has been around this level of dumb. It's a terrible mode. Just a terrible, terrible mode that should have never been included in the league. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate it. All right, there's our compass. So we're just going to see items from here on out. 3 bombs. Which mode is next week? That would be Pseudo Boots Cross Keys. There's sword number 2. Yo, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. It's a great mode. There were 3 races in a row on Speed Gaming where Go mode, Book or Boots Declared Desert was in TR Big Key Chest this week. Wow. All right, Argus fight. We're getting to the end of the season here. Next week is Pseudo Boots Cross Keys, and then the final week is Co-op Enemizer with starting boots. And then we head into the playoffs. No team has officially clinched the playoffs yet, but I did see some discussion this morning in the league Discord about who is close. Structural Mike, I think, has like 3 teams clinch. PlasmaKappa could not go in with the quick swap to the silvers there. Takes down Argus. Gets his pendant. So it was literally just left side swap for the glove. I think the mountain has got to be the next play. Could do desert, but that doesn't really seem like a great idea. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. And he's gonna. Okay, so what? Oh, he's gonna go check catfish. Okay. So according to Structural Mike, these are not official, the Perfect Unadulterated Gaming Squad, the PUGS, Daanty's team, has a 99% chance of top 4, and which would make the playoffs, and a 77% chance of making first place. Where is PlasmaKappa going? He's skipping catfish. He's skipping Graveyard Ledge again, and he's gonna go get his bug net, and then go up to the mountain. That could be the only reason why he's making this trek. Yeah, he's making a play for the bug net. Daaanty heading to the left. Let's see if he can make the bold call and leave after left side swamp. Can't do it, but that would be bold. Tile Roomies only has 11% chance of making the top 4. And they've been a perennial playoff team in the league, so that's a little surprising. All right, so he's going to get his bug net, and he's now going to be able to go right up to the mountain and do all of the checks up here. Can clear Hera, can do Paradox, and there's a very, very, very strong possibility that his mitts are up here as well. Yeah, apparently Hazu Kitty was carrying the team. So the other team's locked for the playoffs. Triple Clown Fiesta is a 98% for the top 4 of their division in the Lost Woods. The OK Dudes in Skull Woods is 99%. And then in Misery Mire, Divine Beastie Boys are 99.9991% making the top 4, with Puddles on Empty at 99.9999998% of making the top 4. There you go. Playoff rundown. All right, Paradox Cave, what do you got? There's Quake. We haven't seen what we needed for Mire and Turtle Rock yet. But that's all 3 medallions. 5 checks. There's our Ice Rod. We do need that. Who would have thunk that we have all this stuff for TR but no mitts? Kana Burna. Which team has the most 9s? That would be the Bottles on Empty with 1, 2, 3, 4 9s and an 8. Yeah, it's a lot of items to leave behind. I think it makes sense to check that here. I mean, there's a chance that you just get both gloves, or I mean, he's missing a lot of things at this point still. Ice Rod, Flute, you know, boots. He is going with the menu strats of hook shotting and then quick swapping over to the silvers. He's going for doubles. Okay, now he's doing a bit more of a traditional. My Pink Friday, how's it going? Great to see you. We have not seen the back of Escape. There's a key back here, but there's 2 items. There's the key on the map. Never mind. Just the red meringue. Oh no. So Hera, I think, is Hera the next thing? Yeah, Daaanty saving time, not even picking up the medallion. He knows that he doesn't need, or the pendant, knows he doesn't need the pendant there. Yeah, at this point, Daanty's out is that ether. He's pretty far behind. He's going to check the back of Escape now. There is just 20 bucks in Spec Rock. Single arrow. There's actually 2 single arrows in Swordless. Yeah, we don't need the boots for desert, so we are flute. We're flute and mitts, yeah. Possible that we would need it for GT, correct. All right, so we're down to Hera and Spike Cave. There's our big key. There's 10 arrows, so only one more item here in Hera. It looks like PlasmaKappa is going with the latest of the Hera pot setups, where you place a bomb, walk to the correct pixel, and bonk your way with the bomb into the correct spot. It's really nice. Compass. All right, last item is on Moldorm. Or, I mean, if the seed wants to be spicy, which it has been, put it in the basement. I'm just saying. No, the small key can be locked in the basement. All right. Hera has our mitts. What a seed. What a seed. All right, so this is actually going to work out pretty well for Daaanty, because he can do Hera first. Or will do Hera first, get his mitts, and then do Dark Death Mountain with Paradox and stuff. Get his Ice Rod, and we're really just looking for a flute. He'll get Quake, and it's going to come down to whether Ether is required or not. That's going to be a real decider here. There's a lot of execution left. You know, GT is a bitch in Swordless. So these two runners shouldn't have any problems, though. Both really good, both experienced in the mode. PlasmaKappa does have the bug net for Aga 2. That could save some time. Quake was in Paradox. All right, so Quake is required for Turtle Rock. So Turtle Rock is fully completable. Aga 2 is ass. That is correct. Kappa not checking Dark Death Mountain stuff. Just going to go right in. Knows he can complete it, and is basically just looking for the flute. We'll actually get a look at the other stuff from Daaanty, since he doesn't have the Ice Rod or Quake yet. There's our other boomerang. Down goes Hera for Daaanty, picking up his mitts. And they've done this all without the boots and without the flute. So you gotta walk your ass everywhere, and it sucks. I mean, they're on red mail. Oh, Dead Rock, please. They're on red mail and 14 hearts, so things should be pretty easy from here on out, even in GT. Half Magic's actually pretty nice. Yeah, I don't have a track. I don't have the bug net on my tracker. But yeah, the bug net could be big in Aga 2. Though Daanty's pretty practiced in Swordless, so I does see that he needs Quake. All right, let's take a look at Hookshot Cave on Daanty's side. Daaanty might hit go mode first if the flute is up here, which it doesn't have to be. It could be in Ice Palace still. Not Hookshot Cave. Vanilla Big Key and Turtle Rock means we're checking everything. I mean, we're checking everything anyways, since we're not in go mode. Not Super Bunny. All right, since most of you are here and don't have channel points, we're just going to do a poll. There's the flute. All right. Is Meyer going to be Ether? Are we going to need Ether for Meyer, or is PlasmaKappa in go mode? I mean, Daanty's still close. He's a Turtle Rock behind. But it's really going to come down to is if Ether is required. So far, we're split 50-50. I'm going to say no. That's my guess. I think it's going to be Quake. Ether was in the front of Skull Woods. All right, let's take a look at Laser Bridge. What could be here? I guess boots are the only thing that we could be missing. There's our small key. Kappa's not looking for boots today. So Kappa's going to exit just about the time that Daaanty enters. Nice setup so far for Trinex. Not too bad with the hammer. Play a lot of cross keys, you get this anyways. Actually, you play rando, you get this anyways, because a lot of times you'll get to Trinex with just the Master Sword. Ether was in the front of Skull Woods. Nice hammer Trinex from PlasmaKappa. So we still have Mire to finish. We still have Ice to finish. And we got to do the back of Desert. No, he's going to go activate his flute right now. If it's not... if it is ether, he'll have to full clear ice. He'll have to full clear. Well, the thing is, we don't have a lot left, right? So he'll have to full clear ice. I think that'll be the difference. Daaanty is going to be able to go mode Ice Palace. I think that's it, right? The Smith Chain. He'll end up probably doing the Smith Chain before going to Skull Woods. He does mirror because we killed Aga, so he wants to start in the light world, got to mirror. Otherwise, he'd start on top of the pyramid. All right, get your votes in. We're going to find out shortly whether or not ether is required. Pyramid Fairy is an option. Yep. All extra checks that Daaanty will not do. So Kappa really hoping Tile Room. If you're a fan of the Tile Roomies, you're a fan of Kappa. You're looking for them to score some points. You want this to be Bombos or Quake. And we've got the yeses winning out by 1. Here we go. Oh, he's going to pick up some potions first. All right, there's Flute for Daaanty. That is go mode. Of course, there's a possibility we need the boots. Very low, though. Is ether required for Meyer? The answer is no. All right. Daanty's got some time to make up. So we are in go mode for both of our runners, pending of course GT boots requirement, but again, very, very unlikely. Help appears to have been sent. Mr. Ed, that is correct. All right, so is Daaanty going to do any extra checks here? Gets his small key and is out. Really nice laser skip. All right, so we're looking for the big key here in Meyer. It's not on the bridge. And of course, PlasmaKappa does have the bug net. That is and can play a part if he can get a cleaner Aga 2. I think Daanty's pretty good at hammer Aga though, so we'll see. A 1 in 22 chance is correct. All right, still no big key. Shrine X down for Daaanty. See if he remembers to mirror. All right, so the big key is either vanilla or in the chest next to the big chest. And Kappa's really hoping for it to be here. Big key? No, it's vanilla. The worst. This is the worst layout of Mire. All right, Daaanty, remember, and Tamir is out of there. Gonna go activate his flute. Kappa just has made a couple of skips that have paid out. Not dipping into Skull Woods, you know, not doing powder before doing Aga. A couple of those things have just gone his way, and that's been the difference this seed. The bird is the word. Kappa with the big key. We'll finish this up and then finish desert and then run through, well, walk, I guess, slowly through Ice Palace. Gets the flute, but then has to walk through there. No stinking boots. It almost feels wrong to watch the pug sprite just walk casually along. It's almost supposed to be dashing. Yeah, they're supposed to hover. All right, so both runners in Mire, but Kappa almost finished. Let's see if Daaanty can save a little bit of time by immediately going to the left side and not going the back and forth route. I don't know if he's going to want to do that, but could save some time here doing that. I feel like this Swordless week, the times at least for Swordless week, have been longer than the co-op Retrance races. From last week. All right, that's Mire finished for PlasmaKappa. We'll mirror over and do desert. All right, Daaanty goes straight down. Is he going to go straight? He does. He's going to save a little bit of time. He's going to pick up some time here from PlasmaKappa. This is what you want to see. If you want to see the pugs continue their winning ways. PlasmaKappa on the way to the back. Big key for Daaanty. All right. Silver arrows for land mollusk. Misses the first one. Took a hop to the left. Did not appreciate that. Was able to get it there on the second phase, though. Picks up another crystal. And just has Ice Palace left to do. Daaanty also going to pick up some time here, setting up Spooky without the boots. Saves about 10 seconds. That PlasmaKappa didn't take advantage of when he was in Misery Mire. Daanty's execution's been pretty clean. Being a full back of desert behind though, and Vidi. It's gonna be tough. Why is it called spooky action? I'm not sure. I feel like it's because the action is weird and it's in the dark or something. I'm not sure. Maybe someone who's been around longer could tell you that one. I'm not sure about that. I think it's just the fact that it's in the dark. You're activating something in the dark, I think has something to do with it. PlasmaKappa, not looking for anything here in Ice Palace. Just gonna go, go, go. Is gonna hit the switch since he's not opening any chests. And we'll be doing Icebreaker. Ice Palace is pretty quick here. I don't know where a lot of the names come from. Like I remember when Icebreaker happened. I don't know how it got that name. Same with Diver Down. I think that someone tried to call Diver Down like Holy Diver or something early on, but that never caught on. I know where the Kern Jump name came from. All right, Kappa picking up the key from under the rock. Does check the spike chest there. About as free can get. Well, there you go. It's way deeper than I even knew. Daaanty finishing up Desert. PlasmaKappa about to fight Cold Stare. No problem with the half magic Fire Rod Bombos. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to head up to GT on PlasmaKappa's side. We're going to play the GT Big Key Guessing Game. Except if you've ever watched me do comms on Speed Gaming before, or even here on the channel, you know I don't like to do numbers. Don't want to see numbers. I want to see specific placement for the GT Big Key. I will give away a gift sub to the first person to guess it correctly to this channel. Get some Space Monkey emotes. So get your guesses in chat on where you think the GT Big Key is going to be. I need specific locations, not numbers. All right, Ice Palace is down. Draken's got the torch, so if you want to guess that, you're not going to be able to win. I'll go through the locations if you aren't familiar with them all. If you go in and you go to the right, we've got 2 checks in the Hope Room. We've got Tower Room right next to that. We've got 4 checks in Compass Room after that. If you go to the left, you've got the Torch. Then you've got Stalfos, which has 4 checks. You have the Map Chest, which is the fire bar room, which has 1 check. You have the Fire Snake Room, which has 1 check. You have Rando Room, which has 4 checks. You have Bob's Chest, and then you have the Vanilla Location, which is 3 checks. Get your guesses in. Gift sub could be coming your way. Whoever's closest. Get some Space Monkey emotes to enjoy on Twitch. You can tell people to deal with it. All right, so there's the Big Key, Vanilla Big Key in Ice. All right, so we've got the torch. We got rando room upper left, hope room right, rando room bottom left, Stanford. I think that's supposed to say Stalfos top right chest, Ice Armos top right, compass room lower left. Yeah, vanilla room left, rando upper right, Ice Armos front, tile room. Still a couple more guesses out there before we close this thing off. Slowly saunter over to casually to Ganon's tower here to open it up. What a seed. First glove, left side swamp. Good times. All right, last chance. Get your guesses in. Here we go. Kappa's going to start with Hope Room. Hope Room right is a small key. Hope Room left is a bottle. Kappa, even though he gets a small key, does not continue on a compass. Is it the torch? It is not the torch. We do not need boots today. How terrible is this seed? No boots, late gloves. Flute and TR. Daaanty done with Ice Palace, heading up to GT. All right, Stalfos room left. No. Stalfos room right. No. The map chest or the firebar room. There's our third sword. All right, so if Daaanty goes Hope right and continues on with that key and it's in compass room, he could take the lead here. Oh, he's getting bullied. Oh no. Not the firebar or fire snake. All right, into rando room. Not left. Not right. Oh boy. Are we going to have ourselves a race? Is Daaanty going to shake things up? I think Daaanty does Stalfos right. I think that's how he routes it, but I could be wrong. Yeah, he's going left. I think compass room. If it's compass room, it's going to be really close. If it's Ice Armos or Bob's chest, Kappa's got a pretty good lead. There it is, Bob's chest. Do we have any Bob's chest guessers? You did not. All right, who's the closest then? I'm going to say Ice Armos front is the closest to that chest. So, Sharara 345, enjoy your Space Monkey emotes. All right, so let's do some climbing. Through the first room onto the Stalfos room. I feel like Hammer Strats is probably what I'd want to go with. Yeah, I mean this is not over. Swordless climb is not free, and we still have Aga 2, which again is not free. They are on red mail, but Kappa having a little bit of trouble here getting through these rooms in the gauntlet. Going with the stun and then arrows, and then switches over to the hammer. It's just Swordless GT climb is not something a lot of people practice, so. All right. Kappa only getting one of the land mows on phase 1. Does get it in 2 phases though. Yeah, these rooms suck, especially no boots, no sword. I'd actually probably be burning things alive with the fire rod and the half magic there. Who just gets bullied off the edge there. Turn into Trogdor going through the gauntlet, burninating the countryside. All right, there's the big key for Daaanty. Ready to make his climb. Kappa taking advantage of the powder there. Gets the refill. Gets bullied by Moldorm too. Right onto the spikes. What a jerk. Two more whacks. Oh no! Oh no! What does Moldorm say to death? Not today. Almost a third time there. That was close. Alright, if Daaanty, I mean, there goes Moldorm too, but if Daaanty can have a clean gauntlet and Kappa have a rough time with Aga 2, there might be a little bit of a chance left, but it's getting slimmer and slimmer. Man, bootsless seeds are the worst. Going through these rooms without the boots. Yeah, and Daaanty with the same thought that I have, and just burning down the house here. Yeah, so gonna use the net, gonna use the item dashes probably. Nope, just the swings. Okay. Nice double. Daaanty had a really good gauntlet there. But Aga 2 is down. And PlasmaKappa getting ready to take this on. All right, hammering away. So hammer does temper sword damage here to Ganon. So you need 12 whacks with the hammer on phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 3, you just hit him once when he stops warping, and then phase 4, you whack him and hit him with the silver arrow. It was actually a pretty fun fight to do. And we are joined by PlasmaKappa, who's fighting Ganon right now. GG's, dude.
GG's.
So we're watching you fight Ganon here. Everything's going pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, guess that means it keeps going good. There's a little shakiness.
Yeah, I felt like things were going pretty well for you there. We're also joined by Daaanty, who's in the middle of his climb. Be careful as you enter.
This room's tough.
Yeah, Moldarm 2 here, Daaanty. All right.
Yeah, I'm sweating. I don't have boots for this.
Yeah, so let's talk about the seed a little bit as PlasmaKappa gets ready to kill Ganon here. Don't fall. All right, good job. Where are those boots?
I have no idea.
I think they have to be. You guys didn't really check anything in Ice Palace, and we didn't see the Smith Chain, of course, but we saw pretty much everything else.
Did you check everything on Laser Bridge? Because I left.
No, there's actually 2 checks available on Laser Bridge that we haven't seen.
Oh.
Yeah. I only checked the first chest. I was like, should I even check these? I'm like, do I need any safeties? And I'm looking at Ether and Boots, and they're just not registering. I'm only looking at my safeties.
Yeah. All right, there it is. Get your GGs in chat for PlasmaKappa as he crosses the bridge and finishes with a time of 1:40:38.
GG's.
So Daaanty, hammerless Aga 2, looking pretty good. You don't need the bug net for that one. Was there ever a thought to picking up the bug net there?
The bug net's slow. I thought maybe if he, I mean, we had what, red mail by
Red mail,
pod?
Yeah.
So I was like, if he were to get that, I was like, maybe that offsets me being dumb and doing Magic Bat, but I was like, there's no way, like, the 2 single player seeds I've played, there's no way I'm gonna have 2 like Aga plays be like workout. So
yeah.
I like I was telling Kappa in the race room, I felt like I played really well. Like overall, like I felt okay. I felt a little when Ether was not required.
Yeah.
Or Mire or TR. But I kind of thought, there's a couple of outs, besides like, like playing better than me, like better execution than me or something. I was like, I just felt okay, but I felt like Plasma could beat me on this one for sure. But just a way she goes. I just hate bootsless, man, because the more checks you invest in, obviously it's like, the more time.
Yeah.
Right.
I was like, okay, Daaanty is going to out-execute me, so I need to do a little bit of memeing. So just gonna completely skip Graveyard Ledge, and then we're gonna skip it again. I'm just gonna keep skipping back.
Yeah. So I mean, the big difference was Daaanty doing Skull Woods. That was the difference. If
I'll yell at Dunka later.
Yeah, if you don't, I mean, you're really good at fighting Ganon here. You're almost done here. But your execution is really clean. Cappy had a little bit of problems getting through the gauntlet and stuff, but it was enough of a lead to maintain throughout it all. So yeah, it was just Really came down to that Skull Woods play, which I think made a lot of sense at the time.
Yeah, it's just really hard to get back to, and I figured, if something's there, great. This also gives me an excuse to read the pedestal.
Yeah.
But get your GGs in chat for me as my arm is in the air, flexing as hard as possible without a sword, and
It is.
I'm gonna stumble my way across the bridge.
Finishing with a 143.35. So that, I mean, the seed. Let's talk about the seed overall, right? Like the flippers on Eastern or on Armistide's Green Pendant turn in to get what? Did the flippers get you anything even? No, right?
No.
No. Got me a glove.
Glove.
Eventually got you a glove. Almost an hour in with the left side swamp being your first glove. You both actually did pod right away after Aga, which made a lot of sense since it was a crystal and it ended up having quite a bit of stuff in there as well. But after pod, you both went north. Was there any thought of going Hype Cave first?
I mean, I realized with my play, maybe I should have just done south first, so I can full clear swamp and maybe do Skull Woods. Because once I saw the pendant, I was like, you should do swamp first. So when I go into Skull Woods, I can just grab the pedestal.
Oh, that would be a good idea. I didn't even consider the ped play at that point.
Sure.
I considered checking it because, like, I just saw, all right, we're going to go north route. I thought about going south for a brief moment and then just kind of thinking, well, if I do that, I'm probably not diving swamp.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, it's just a save and quit, and then I've got to go north anyway. So, just kind of grouping as many checks as possible together was kind of the main factor as far as going north. But, I guess, like, the only other thing I really considered that was, like, weird was with Ether not being required, I was like, I wonder if I should do a tile room play in GT. But yeah, I kind of talked myself out of that pretty quickly. You have a lot of time to think while you're walking up the mountain real slow.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
I was like, I'm just going to bring back the old Hope Room into the rest of the left gambit, even with a key, because I feel like no one does that anymore.
That would have brought things closer as if Compass Room was the play. I think we have a photo finish here, but it kind of didn't work out that way. I mean, the seed was just not cool, right? With the gloves where they were, and having to walk everywhere, and then the go mode flute basically means your travel is just so slow.
So Kappa, did you remember in Thieves Town that you could not pick up the rock?
Of course I didn't.
Okay, I was about to say, if you did that, then you definitely deserve to win. Because I sat there, I pressed A like 5 times. I was like, what is happening? Because, we're what, 40 plus minutes into the seed, I felt like at that point, and I'm like, you definitely have a glove. This isn't cross keys.
Oh, I didn't press A 5 times. I did press A. Don't know if that counts as remembering, but at least I guess I remembered faster.
So, any other thoughts about the seed? Burn, baby, burn, right? With no boots.
Yeah. Boots always make the game a little more enjoyable. I know there's some routing element to it, which I guess maybe kind of came into play here when you don't have boots. So there's pros and cons, obviously, to both sides, but I wish I'd have had them.
Yeah. Yeah, when I saw the bug net, Anti's like, I don't need that. I'm like, I need that. I'm going to go get a glove, and then you just have to go up the mountain.
Yeah, I thought you were going to catfish at first, but we never saw catfish. That's another check that we didn't see. And then you did walk past Graveyard Ledge again to get the bug net and then up to the mountain. But then your route also up the mountain, Kappa, didn't really work out because you saved Harrow for last, which ended up having the mitts.
Yeah, it's rather unfortunate.
Yeah.
Like I could have just walked here after Paradox, but then I'm like, oh, just grab Spiral and then just go up the left side and do everything with the mirror. And like, oh, well, guess we're doing PR.
Yeah. I mean, it was like an hour and a half or like an hour and 10 when you guys both when we first saw the back of Escape, which was pretty nuts. I think that's
I was really happy there was not a what do you call it? A glove back there, because like the thought crossed my mind to
stealing the key.
steal the key and mirror, and if I had boots, I probably would have actually like been a little more like inclined to do it. But kind of like I knew I made the you make the smart play by not doing that. So yeah, it's just it was a topic of discussion at SGL, like with those settings. So like that thought crossed my mind. You know, you let like a lot of conversations get in your head, and then you start thinking about I could do this dumb play. Maybe it would work.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's only really one item back there, so not the best odds. It's something even though I didn't even consider that. I was just actively trying to cut little swats of time whenever I could.
Yeah.
Rather than just going for one big mean play.
It was a weird seed for sure. I guess Daaanty, the other thought was it the play for powder? Was that just I'm going to be thorough today? Was that kind of your thinking?
Yeah, it didn't feel good. I was just kind of like you literally walked out, you know, took a swim, you know, to Zora. You might as well do this too. Like, because if that, like, I thought about I could get back to it, I can mirror, and then it's a glove, and then I'll probably just want to drop my controller and go cry. But so I went and did it just because, like, you know, flippers didn't lead to anything, and I'm like, that powder's got to be useful besides a safety. Just wasn't. But
Yeah.
way she goes.
Yeah.
Even then, I got halfway out before remembering it was glove lock. I'm like, oh well, I'm not checking this, and I'm not gonna check it later either.
Yeah. So that's another loss for the Pugs, unfortunately. Still
Tell us how you really feel, Fear.
I'm rooting for you guys. I'm not okay, so a loss is makes me chuckle a little bit, but I'm always rooting for you, you know that. But you still got to be feeling good about things. I mean, 8-2, you're right in the thick of still winning the division and everything, which is, you know, kind of the goal when you head into the playoffs. How you feeling about things going into the last 3 races left, or no,
3 weeks
3
or
weeks? Yeah,
whatever.
what was it? 2, I guess 5. Yeah,
Feeling pretty good. You know, we're having a lot of fun. I've said that a lot. Like, you know, when we made the team, I was like, I really hope this is fun, like, and not just like a power thing to be funny. But
sure.
we've all had, like, I think a lot of genuine fun. So you know, 8-2, I can't complain too much about that. You know, I'm sure Andy's gonna fire me because, you know, he said anything except undefeated the entire time is unacceptable. But you know, at least I wasn't the first one. So
Sure.
pull
Oh,
that out at
it's
the team meeting.
the team is crumbling from within.
But yeah, you can't obviously rando. You know,
Sure.
if you win them all, it's like it's that's really like a really special or, you know, confusing type thing. So everybody's so good at the game now, and it, you know, I'm one of those people who kind of rose up with like everybody, you know. So
Yeah.
it's hard to win them all, but I mean, PlasmaKappa is obviously a really good runner. I've played him in a couple other tournaments, and those were like super close. So I knew this was not going to be anything remotely close to easy today. So big GGs to him.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
And then Kappa, Tarum, he's usually right in the thick of the playoffs. I think you still are alive. You're not officially out of it, but usually, you know, your seasons have gone pretty well. 4-6 now. Got to make a push towards the end of the season. How you feeling about things?
Oh, yes. Yeah. He had a really bad start.
Yeah, it's surprising. Very surprising.
Yeah, so that obviously wasn't great, especially with this week ahead of us. And it was looking real bad at the start of week 4, you know. If those flip the losses, it's pretty doomed actually.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, if you go, if you win the last 4, that puts you at 8 and 6. That's close, right? Like it's you're
Yeah,
not dead.
It's
You're not
definitely
officially
doable.
dead. Yeah.
yeah. Dead for playoffs. We're also not dead for regulation, which is slightly more concerning.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, if things continue to go worse, then a relegation could be a possibility. But I think you're actually pretty safe from that. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Tower Muse make a run here in the final stretch.
Yeah, got a good move for week 6 and 7, so at least I like them.
Sure. All right. So this wraps up Swordless for your teams. You guys split. Going into next week is Pseudo Boots Cross Keys. Are both of you playing that week?
Yeah, I'll be playing that.
Fear, my friend, asking me if I'm playing cross keys. That's cute. No, I'm not.
Well, I mean, it's between you and Ari, right? I don't think either one of you are huge into cross keys, so one of you had to do it, right?
One of us had to, yeah.
Yeah.
Ari is our cross keys player. He did pretty good in a couple other tournaments, so we figured why not? It was kind of a coin flip with Andy and Ari, and the only thing we knew was that we should not put me on cross keys. So that was a pretty easy decision, and we went from there.
Nice. All right. Any last thoughts before we wrap this up?
Thanks for the last minute restream, and
Yeah.
GG's again to Kappa.
Yep.
Looking forward to taking a week off and watching some more rando.
GG's to Daaanty. Thank you for this impromptu restream. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Surprised it wasn't picked up. So yeah, glad to step in. All right, GG's to the both of our runners, Daaanty and Kappa. Good luck to both our teams going forward. We're gonna raid Adirondack Rick, who's doing some cross keys ladder. So go say hi to them. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks to Andy for the big raid, and we'll see y'all next time.